So we got stuck. This is the reality of trying to find places to stay, is sometimes you get stuck and you can't get out. First day, so we've kind of had a rough start, but
yeah,
we're not giving up.
The mud was going to be as thick as it is, because it's all rock here, and it seems to be pretty sturdy. But our van was loaded because we still haven't unloaded all of the equipment that we're going to unload, because we just moved out of a house and we're going to put a bunch of stuff in storage. And so that gazebo right there is entirely full of stuff underneath it that we want to keep good from the rain. So what we're going to do is we're going to call a tow truck and come and get us unstuck here. And this is the second time we've been stuck today. The first time I was able to dig out. This time, not so much. I was going to simply back it right into here and then just drive out, since it's not that much of an incline right here. But when I pulled forward to try to get a better run at it, to get back up in there further, the tires spun and I slid. As you can see, slid down, and now it's wedged, and there's no way to get out of here without a tow truck.
Yeah, we gotta get a tow truck.
A tow truck that's got a nice winch on her, and a tow truck driver that's willing to take risks.
Yes, and that's why, you know, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, just like with anything in life.
No.
What we're showing you now, we were smiling and laughing about it, but when it first happened, we might have cried. I cried.
We weren't.
I cried a little.
I threw some rocks at the ground. I got really angry and I threw rocks at the ground.
Yeah.
Like a little child.
I might have cried because I was like, I have a baby and I'm tired.
Yeah, dude.
So there we go. And I'm hungry.
It is. And this guy has just been sleeping.
He's just been sleeping. He was a little fussy, but then I think it was more he was tired, and then he like kind of fell asleep,
yeah.
And then he was good.
No more fussy than normally at this time.
Yeah, it's about normal. He's like, I just want milk and to take a nap. That's all he cares about. It's
an absolutely beautiful spot, though.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's show it.
Yeah, come this way.
Oh God.
Walk the camera over here. Just rain. You can see this view is just to die for. Absolutely to die for. That's running water right there. There's like a little river that runs right through here. And it's just gorgeous.
Look at this beautiful moss growing on the ground.
Maybe,
so
right
beautiful.
Here, this is the perfect shot.
Oh, this is beautiful.
So as you can see, this is where we wanted to spend our evening.
It's going to be our view.
With that view. But
beautiful water flowing through.
Now we're going to pay the price.
Yeah, we tried, but sometimes things don't work out the way we try. I feel like van life is a good lesson in letting go of control. And that's how I'm taking this. It's not a failure. It's just I have a lot of control. I want to have a lot of control, and when you're doing stuff like this, you can't have control, and you can't let things bother you. You've got to just breathe and let your ego go.
Yeah, and I've driven, the ego is a big one for me. I agree with that. You got to let your ego go, because I've driven everything from 8x8 strikers in the Army to M113s to, I mean, LM2, everything that you can think of under the sun. It's like, not everything, that's a little exaggerated, but I've driven a lot of really serious off-road vehicles professionally. And I think my ego was so inflated about that I was like, I can get this van in here. And then like an idiot, I just whipped it around and got us really, really, really stuck. And now we're going to pay a lot probably for a tow truck to get us out of here.
Well, now we know what she's made out of, and it's not as much as what we thought. We also put up, probably there's a lot of weight in there that we didn't take into consideration, that now we know. And we know what she cannot do.
Yeah, I think if we had the weight different, and if it was a 4x4, we would have been better off, but it's not. And we didn't, because the weight was really, it's heavy. It's heavy. We had a lot of stuff in there. So here we are, still stuck. We decided to wait for the tow truck until the morning because We didn't want to have the tow truck trying to winch us out at night just in case something happened, and it's just a lot easier for us, and we have a baby. So we decided to go and get a hotel in Cloudcroft for the night. Cloudcroft, by the way, is a beautiful place. The hotel definitely had some like hot tub time machine, ski resort, built in the 1900s, renovated in 1970s vibe. So it was kind of fun, but stressful nonetheless. This has been a very stressful beginning to van life for us. But the tow truck is here now. So we're excited that the tow truck is showed, and he said that he could winch us out. So he's gonna give us a little winch job, and we're gonna be out of here very shortly and onto a campsite that's not covered in mud. So, and here's the family. How does it feel to finally be getting winched out? Like the dirty wenches we are.
That was good.
Yeah.
It's been a stressful couple days.
So just like that, we're back on the road. Got to get all this stuff here, put back in the van. Then we're gonna head down the road and we're gonna find a spot that's less muddy.
Here's Bodhi just sleeping. It's crazy how we could just be so stressed about the little things in life, and then I just hold my baby boy.
What I have for you? Trying to decide if it's safe.
Oh, it's a really pretty.
He doesn't know if it's safe yet.
Oh, really pulley. How cute.
He's trying to figure out whether or not it's safe, folks. Look at him. He's like, oh, okay.
Dude,
He's not gonna eat me.
I used to play with those all the time growing up. They're so cute.
Yeah, I love them.
We've got our little roly-poly right
Let's put him on Bodhi.
No.
I'm just joking.
Mama's instincts kick in.
Yeah.
I used to play with those as a kid. I'm sure he will too. We want to raise him to appreciate all living creatures, even spiders and bugs and all that stuff. He literally is like the biggest stress relief. We can get so stressed by a little thing like getting our van stuck, and then we just hold our little boy in our arms, and it's just like instant stress relief. Just like he makes me realize how little things in life aren't really as big of a deal as we make them into. I don't know, I feel like he's just like our little angel. It's like we do a lot of things for our kids, you know, taking care of them and all this stuff, but they came here to be with us, and you know, it's not an easy place to be. It's not an easy thing to be a human and grow and have all these different things going on in their little bodies as they grow into like a big human. And it's like, you know, so they get fussy sometimes, but I just kind of feel like he's doing more for us than we are for him, or he's doing more for us as far as just like the love, all that other stuff. It's like I just want to be there for him and give him so much love as he like grows, and all the growing pains and the teething pains and the digestive tract pains, and the, you know, trying to figure out what emotions are and everything like that. And so he's our little angel.
Little Bodhi's trying to voice his frustration with the acid reflux.
Tell us more about it. We want to know everything.
Little Bodhi, man.
It's frustrating, huh?
He's been having acid reflux today.
It doesn't feel very good, huh?
Yeah, no. He's been doing a lot of thumb sucking and acid reflux.
We're here for you, love.
He was pretty mellow, though, for the most part. Just this evening he's had some. I think the evening is when it kind of acts up.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
Either that or teething. It's hard
Teething.
to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a combination.
Yeah. But here's the finished product of our hard work. We have a little fire going. We have to dry out some of the wood, as you can see here. We're going to do a fresh meal for the night because we don't want to cook something. We just are tired from just now getting here and everything, setting up camp. So we're just going to do a little fresh meal, maybe a salad, something like that. But we got the fire going nonetheless because we want to burn some of this food that went bad after our car was broken down and we had no way to store some of the food. So we had a few things go bad, but that's to be expected. So yeah, here's our campsite.
You got a good one. After getting stuck yesterday and now we got out and we actually found the campsite that we were hoping for, so maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, so you found a really good campsite here. Because I wanted to go up the way a little bit in another spot that was kind of uneven for the van and everything, but Em insisted that there was a spot that we passed, and I'm happy that she did because this is a really good spot. I love this huge tree right here that we got.
Should we show everybody what our sink looks like?
Oh, absolutely. This is like what we open up our door to. Just absolutely lush and beautiful here in the Lincoln National Forest. But yeah, let's show them. So Emily rigged up our little sink so we can stay fresh with our hygiene.
Yes, so important to stay clean, especially when you're handling a baby.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we don't want him to get sick or anything like that. Oh yeah, absolutely. So we got our little zipper here. Keep the bugs out, although we haven't had a single mosquito here yet.
Welcome to our kitchen and our living room. So we got this Tupperware container and it has a lid. I already washed my hands in it. See, that's not bad, not too much water. I tried to be very conservative. We've got our 5-gallon tank and then this little spout that just hooks up to, it charges from a USB device. You just press the button.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Okay. There we go, folks. And then there's our towel. And then we got our soap here. And then our little cleaning supplies.
Cleaning supplies. We got Jeebs is loving it. He's all down for this. This is like his
he likes
best.
Bodhi's bath.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Jeebs the adventure cat. He this is his domain. Like this is his element.
He loves this.
Yeah, he does. I haven't seen him happier, honestly. He always is stressed out when we move to a new house. He has been just loving this today because he is an outdoor cat by nature. He thrives outdoors. Like he spends most of his time outside, but in Texas it was too hot, so he wouldn't go outside as often. And so I think it's going to help with his weight and everything else. He's got his little setup under the van with his, you probably can't see, but we got his litter box and we have his food and water over there. We'll take you around. Okay, Vanna White, show us the front of the van now.
Who? Vanna White?
Vanna White, yeah. Isn't that the name of the girl? Like the, what's that one with the words where you gotta go and you gotta hit the thing and it's like the supermodel girl and she goes over and she touches the letters. Give me a W.
I don't even know. I don't know.
A group of pill pushers.
I don't know if I ever remembered who that was.
I think her name is Vanna White, but
here's our view from our bed, so we get to sleep with a view. We might leave it open for the night. We'll see. It depends on how cold it is. I think right now it's probably what, like maybe 65 out.
Yeah, about 65.
But it doesn't feel bad. Like I just
maybe
like,
70,
like
65.
All I need is like a light jacket, and I feel great.
It's so nice, honestly.
And it's funny because our hotel room didn't even have a heater in it, and it was like 55 last night.
Yeah.
We were like, dang.
It was cold in there.
Crazy.
It was chilly. Not terrible though. But this is better insulated because that has windows and everything. This has, we insulated this really well, so it'll be way warmer in here.
Plus we have like more jackets. I forgot a jacket.
And we have a heater. They don't have a heater.
Space heater, yeah.
There's Jeebs, enjoying his dinner.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Delicious, Jeebs. Delicious. He's like, dude, why are you watching me eat? We're mukbanging you, Jeebs. Is that how it goes, mukbanging you? It sounds wrong, but...
It's such a weird
We're
word.
mukbanging, and Jeebs is the mucker. And we're the bangers? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Dinner's finished. My little hungry monkeys are ready to devour some. He's gonna go through you first. You're gonna process it, and then it'll be ready for Bodhi.
Yeah, he's excited.
Probably sometime later tonight. Delicious.
Like, ooh, it smells good.
Yes.
What are we having, Papa?
Some stir-fry veggies with asparagus, some broccoli, some carrots, some udon noodles, all pan-fried up with some delicious teriyaki sauce and a little bit of soy. Our favorite teriyaki sauce. We got some spicy ginger teriyaki sauce, 3 Dragons. Cleanest ingredients of teriyaki sauce I think I've seen. See if I can find them. The cleanest ingredients in teriyaki sauce I think I've seen.
He's like, don't mind me, I'm just blowing bubbles over here.
Yeah, he's like, eh.
He's so stimulated out here. He's like, ooh. All
Dude, he loves it out here. He loves it out here. And you want to know who else loves it out here? This guy loves it out here.
Baby.
He absolutely loves it out here. I haven't seen him this happy, honestly, just purring all night long at the foot of our bed. Well, that's an overstatement. He purred this morning. He came up this morning and just laid at the foot of our bed and just purred. He's been prancing after things and pouncing on things. We lived in the woods for a long time, and he liked living in the woods. And then we moved him to Texas, and he hated it because it was too hot for him, I think. But I was nervous about whether or not he would take to being outside like this without a home per se, but he's taken the van on as his home, and that's totally what he identifies as his home. He goes in there and hangs out, takes naps. And we know we can't go to too many campsites that are real close to other people with dogs because he has attacked dogs before, and I'm not even joking. He literally attacked a German Shepherd and a Pit Bull at the same time.
Our neighbors' dogs.
Our neighbors' dogs were in their backyard, and they taunt him and come and bark at the window at him all the time. Well, I went out there and I heard some like yelping, and I went out there and Jeebs is sitting in the backyard with his tail all crazy going nuts, and he has blood on his fur. And so I freaked out and thought, oh my God, the dogs were attacking him. They're gonna hurt him, dude. And so I ran out there and I tried to break it all up. One of the dogs was running across the yard, and I checked his whole body, and he had not an ounce, not a single tear on him, not a scratch. And so he just had a wet spot on his fur where it looked like a dog might have slobbered on him. But my guess is that the dog came in for a nice little bite and found out that Jeebs has needle fingers. Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy, and look at this little mama.
My hair is all
freshly bathed.
Freshly washed.
How was your first shower?
Oh, it was good. It was cold. We did it with cold water, and it's been freezing at night, and we've been keeping them outside. So I mean, that water's got to be like probably 60 degrees, maybe 50.
Yeah, I think so. I think last night it was probably like 48 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in the tent it was toasty.
It wasn't bad in there. It got cold a couple times.
Not the tent, the van.
But we turned on our heater, so it kind of held it in there. We were pretty conscious for this little dude just to make sure it stays warm. Checking his little hand and his little fingers, making sure he's got lots of good, a little zip up wearable blanket.
Yeah, he's a happy little dude.
Yeah. Now he's got the full belly.
Yeah, he's got a full belly of milk. And Mama's been eating super clean, and so his acid reflux has been dying down.
Yeah, we haven't had acid reflux recently.
Nope, not last night. It was a solid night of sleep.
Meat and dairy, I feel like, can aggravate it. What else? Yeah, I think processed food, when I eat processed food, I feel like he's more fussy. So it's like, man, like it keeps me accountable to eating really clean.
Yeah, but I feel incredible. Ever since I've been earthing and eating plant-based, I haven't been sick. And it's been 3 years since I've been sick. And I used to get sick twice a year at a minimum. I got hit with the flu every year, and I get hit with the cold every year religiously. And I was eating a lot of meat, and I was eating a lot of processed food, and I was wearing shoes constantly. I never once went barefoot. And so since I've changed all 3 of those things, I have been feeling incredible. And the reason being is because, as you can see, when your feet are grounded, you're able to pass the free electrons flowing from the earth over your body. And when you do that, you create a hyper antioxidant state, claiming to come to you with anecdotal evidence. And once I started doing this, I no longer have been sick. And it's been 3 years. I've never gone even a year without getting sick. I haven't gone 6 months without getting sick in my life, honestly. So if you're someone who gets sick a lot and you're eating a lot of meat, if you're eating a lot of processed food and you're not spending time putting your feet on the ground, change those things and I'm willing to bet you won't get sick. Just try it out, because it worked for me and it's worked for a lot of other people. I got the idea from other people saying it worked for them. So if that can help someone out there, fantastic.